Qatar, alcohol, and the rainbow flag. There's been quite an uproar, I don't know if you've been seeing it, about the World Cup in Qatar. There's been many footballers and presenters who've been publicly demonstrating against the Qatarian views on LGBTQ plus, is that correct? And alcohol. And it got me thinking, we're pretty fucking arrogant, aren't we, in the West? Like, we think we have the right to go over to the other side of the world and tell different people in different cultures how to run their life. And we think we have the right to bring our opinions and projections into another country and culture. And you wouldn't go into someone's house and go into their living room and rearrange the furniture and steal their dog and take the food out of their fridge and tell them how to arrange their house and tell them how to raise their kids. Yeah, footballers who should just be playing football are trying to make statements on how another culture and country should live their lives. I think we're arrogant. I really think the West are arrogant. I think the West think that their views are the only way to live. And what happened to embracing all kinds of peoples and cultures? I don't think it's open-minded to go into someone else's culture and nation when they've invited us in and prepared entertainment for us to then start questioning their own culture in their land. If they're going to come to our country and try and project their culture and religion and beliefs and views onto us, that's another thing. But we're going over to their country and culture. They're inviting us in and keeping us safe and protecting us. Really? Come on, people. And I don't see any Qatarians coming over to national sporting events in England and campaigning against and telling us how to run our culture, our religion and our faith. I don't see that. And I do think the West is quite arrogant, I have to say. I mean, I imagine if we went and lived in Eastern culture or, you know, the other side of the world for a few years, we'd probably have a very different view of the West. I think there's a lot of propaganda here in the West that makes us believe that we are all powerful and all great and all knowing. And on the note of alcohol, I mean, this is an interesting one because actually alcohol is poison. It is. Alcohol is a poison. So in some ways, I really respect the fact that it's not allowable in some cultures because it's basically a drug. So we are allowed this drug here in the West. And let's be honest, when footballers go to games and get absolutely hammered and fight with each other and the hooliganism and the disruption that alcohol causes, I mean, I bet if you talk to the police, they would love it if there was no alcohol at football. And I can imagine the English fans are probably some of the notoriously worst. These footballers get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week. Shut the fuck up and play football. The best thing you can do to advertise our culture is to play football in that way, with that passion and that desire and that hunger. But as far as I'm concerned, we should respect other people's cultures. We should be careful against Western propaganda and Western arrogance.